The controlled pill system is a device used to prevent unintentional drug abuse. The controlled pill system utilizes several components to prevent unintentional drug abuse. It utilizes biometrics in the form of a fingerprint reader to identify the person using the bottle. A micromagnetic lock is used to lock the cap onto the bottle until it is the correct time for the patient to take their prescription. The LED display serves as an interface that provides alerts to the user when necessary. A rotating dispenser, which is integral to the bottle, dispenses a medication to the patient at the appropriate time. This is Bob. Bob was prescribed a pain medication by his doctor to take after a recent surgery. Bob looks at his prescription bottle. It says to take 2 pills every 48 hours. Easy, says Bob. When Bob wakes up in the morning, he looks at his pill bottle. I think it's been 48 hours, he says. Bob's feeling a little bit of pain this morning, so he decides to take 2 more pills. Next thing he realizes, Bob wakes up next to his dresser. He doesn't know what time it is or how long he's been laying there. He dials 911 and asks for help. An ambulance picks up Bob and rushes him to the hospital. It turns out that Bob overdosed on his pain medication because he failed to keep track of when he took his last dose and took another dose too soon. As Bob leaves the hospital, his doctor gives him a controlled pill system bottle. Bob thanks the doctor and says that this will help. The doctor assures Bob that there will be no more mistakes when taking his prescription. The controlled pill system bottle looks and feels very similar to a conventional pill bottle, except it includes the proper technology that will ensure that Bob does not overdose on his prescription. Now let's take a look at the process someone goes through when using the controlled pill system. First, the patient must be prescribed a painkiller by their doctor to help alleviate some pain during the healing process from a surgery or an injury. The pharmacist will fill the prescription according to the doctor's orders. They will also program the bottle according to the dosage rate prescribed by the doctor. After the patient has received their prescription from the pharmacist, they need to determine when it is the proper time for them to take the prescription. Once the user determines it is time for them to take their prescription, they will pass their finger over the fingerprint reader. Once they do this, the reader will do 2 things. First, the reader will verify that the person who passed their finger across the fingerprint reader is indeed the person whose medication is inside the bottle. Second, the bottle will verify that it is the correct time for the patient to take their prescription. If it is, the bottle will unlock. If not, the bottle will beep and the LED readout will indicate that it is the wrong time for the patient to take their prescription. Once the bottle has been successfully unlocked, the user will need to rotate the bottle cap counterclockwise and remove it from the bottle. If this action is not done within 30 seconds, the bottle will relock. Once the cap has been removed from the bottle, the user will need to turn the bottle upside down and rotate the dispense chamber and bottom portion of the bottle relative to one another to dispense a single dose of their medication. Once the user has removed a dose of medication from the bottle, they will need to reinstall the bottle cap. This action will reset the dispense mechanism.